I've been always fascinated with the idea of growth and how you can trigger that growth. For me, the best way to do that was through challenges. But I'm not talking specifically about challenging myself against other people, but rather challenging myself against my own weaknesses, doubts, and fears. That is why I decided to take on the next big challenge, the Badwater 135 Ultramarathon. For those of you who don't know what Badwater is, and for the sake of the goal introduction of course, the Badwater 135 is one of the toughest foot races in the world. There's a few reasons for that. Let me just name the three most interesting. First, the distance. As the name states, it is a 135 miles run, so 217 kilometers, with a deadline of 48 hours. Not really your regular jog in the park on a Sunday afternoon, right? Second, the heat. The Death Valley National Park in the United States is officially one of the hottest places on the planet. The temperature reaching 50-55 degrees makes me wondering why I want to do that in the first place, even more than the distances. The last, and definitely not the least, is the climb. What you sign up to do on a race day is to travel from the lowest point in the Western Hemisphere, which is Badwater Basin, at 85 meters below the sea level, which is 280 feet, to the foot of the highest mountain in the contiguous US, at 2.5 thousand meters above the sea level, so somewhere around 8,300 feet. Nice, huh? Those and a few more characteristics of that race make it a pretty difficult challenge, and quite frankly, an interesting one too, right? So, you're probably wondering why? Why would you do that? You're probably thinking now, the Death Valley? Doesn't that ring a bell, you idiot? Well, as mentioned in the beginning, I want to grow, and a challenge like this lets you do that in many ways. I'm not even talking about being able to run that far. The person you have to become to be able to even get to the start line has so many characteristics I lack now, it's not even funny. Additionally, I know this. I cannot now run 200 kilometers. I can't stand 50 degrees Celsius while running 200 kilometers, and for sure I can't stand 50 degrees Celsius running 200 kilometers up the hill of 2.5 thousand meters. But you know what? In 2015 I would say the same about running 5 kilometers, and 2 years later I've run a marathon. Anything is possible if you have a challenge and enough reasons. It is Wednesday, 6th of January 2021. This is a day off today because it's a national holiday in Poland, Three Kings celebration, so got some time to actually run, which is great. I'll get a long run in, and first 5 minutes of brisk walk / jog, and then a long run of 17.7 kilometers, which is 11 miles, to wrap up with another 5 minutes of brisk walking / jogging. And yeah, I won't record this run, still waiting for the gear to arrive, for the gimbal to maybe film a little bit more steady way, so I'll let you know afterwards how did it go. Take care. The run went well, an average pace of 5:40 minutes per kilometer, so 9:07 minute mile, and with the additional warm-up cool down, in total 18.65 kilometers, so 11.6 miles. Now let's go for a walk, shall we? last exercise. That was a good day. It was a busy day. Now, shower, some food, and get some sleep. Because it's already 10:30 p.m. It's late. See you tomorrow. Today, tempo run, some intervals, 6 times 800 meters with a target half marathon pace of 4:50 to 5:02 minutes per kilometer, and some speed glider drills and some cadence drills, plus warm up, cool down, jog. Let's do it. It is done. Intervals, 6 times 800 meters. Was pretty good, even though I feel the legs after yesterday's weightlifting. But now, some shower, food, and rest. See you tomorrow. It is Saturday, and it's a busy day today. A lot of things to do since we're still finishing up the house after moving in May. That is also why this first year of training won't be loaded with lots of distance running, and the goals for this season are pretty conservative. When we wrap it up, I can then increase the running volume. We'll go into more details about the overall plan in the upcoming episodes, so stay tuned. First, let me install this LED light in the attic. Works like a charm. Next thing. So, while I hang this curtain rail, let me throw in a short disclaimer. This is my first YouTube video ever put together and published, so please be patient as I'm learning a lot about the sound, light, composition and other things that are really important when trying to make it look good. I know it doesn't now, but hang on, I'm only just starting. And yeah, I should lock the autofocus. And the last thing of the day is the storage rack for the stuff in the garage. But as I'm good at disclaimers today, here comes another one. I decided to record this series in English as I believe it can reach and help more people. I just know more Polish people that understand English, than English speaking people that understand Polish. That being said, I'm not a native English speaker, so please forgive me any mistakes I make in that regards. Trying my best. So, it is 11 p.m. We're done with most of the things. Tomorrow we are celebrating the little one's second birthday. So grandmas are coming and it's going to be a nice day, nice Sunday. But still, weightlifting session today. So I better get going because it's going to be really late. I'm really tired, so let's see how it goes. is done. Now some stretching, shower, protein shake, and sleep. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday. We're getting ready to go to the church, and then the preparation for the actual birthday. As you can see, already started. We'll continue. See you later. Party is over, and now the training. It is almost 9 p.m. so I need to get going. We've got a short one today, some glider drills, some cadence drills, and the main part is just 1 mile, so kind of a magic mile called from the training plan. We'll get into the training plan later on, probably in the second or third episode. I'll go through the full plan for the upcoming year, of this year, actually 2021, so then it will be clear what that is and why I'm doing that at all. But for now, 5 minutes walking / jogging, then cadence drills 4 times 30 seconds, then speed glider drills, so slowing down or speeding up and then slowing down 4 times, and then a magic mile benchmark at the end. 5 minutes of cool down walk / jog. That's it. Short one today, but very good that it's a short one because it was a very busy day. It is done. 161, 1 mile, 161 kilometer, 4:35. So pretty good, as my previous attempt was at 4:42. So minutes per kilometer, I mean. So that's good, considering the fact that the weekend was pretty busy, exhausting Saturday with lots of things to do, and today was a really busy day. So I'm glad it went pretty good. As I mentioned later on in the next or the third episode, I'll go through the entire plan for this year, so that will become more clear on what is that and why I'm doing that 1 mile benchmark runs. For now, shower and rest, because tomorrow 7 a.m. back to work and a new week.